TA gusto Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Patriots, we're actually going to see a Nyx Assassin position 4, which
I'd say I don't think it favors anyone in particular. Maybe the TA slightly.
Oh, GG, what?
That might have just been. I mean, when you're playing on this side, and you're trying to run away. Sometimes you click your minimap. You know, it's the thing that happened.
This is a great start bottom lane. We've got T here getting some revenge, so the Treant Protector able to hit back for the side of UDV.
I think the
Bottom is much easier to find the stacks compared to what a Nyx Assassin is, so you know, maybe you kind of sacrifice the Lul, because he's not really going to die in this lane. I think with Shield Crash and Swashbuckle, I say that, but he's taking quite amount of damage into T here, and maybe Ken's actually going to jump on over. So Ken, 2 points in the waveform already. There we go. Very.
Luzbar's been playing really well though. His laning stage has always been a really solid part of his game. And
they're actually going to go onto T here, but the Ink Spell does barely any damage to Lul. Swashbuckle's up to the northern side, is going to continue running down the Treant Protector, and with the damage from UK, they'll secure with a kill, but Ken, he's happy to stand his ground, will need to deal with the Phantom's Embrace, does so with ease. He
they're looking for the surprise.
Yeah, but he's got for Rapido, but see, Boots and Windlace is still able to outrun, and our mid lane, Boats up among Dire, going to try and hide in the meld, but they have the detections. So, but the Templar Assassin's going to go down, but the turnaround potential is there from Patriots with Delul along with UK showing up. They'll get rid of the life for Tihi. Back to top we go as Lucify tries to get the kill on Jikroy before the Plasma ticks him out, but Jikroy is able to tank through the damage thanks to the treads and all the stats he has along with it.
Patriots are finally going to get some value out of this Sentry Ward, but mid.
Not so safe.
Do they get
See
the
you
kill
later,
without
Refraction.
bow? Oh, you bet they do. Bottom lane, Ken. They're not going to kill off the Morphling either. He's got 4 points in attribute shift. I say that. Okay. Morphling's going to be killed. That's a gigantic kill. Yes, you lose the Templar Assassin top lane, JG. He's made a rotation off the back of the Haste Rune. He's got his ultimate up in a couple of seconds. They might not even need it for the life of Jikroy. If they want to turn to Lim, stuns, do they have any? They do not. With the Bushwhack and Dragon Tail both.
That full Agi form and just trying to chain stun with the Blink Dagger instead.
Lim should be killed off, although it's always a bit awkward dropping the boat combo, especially into a Nyx Assassin. But Lim's not even going to use the Spike Carapace, so they'll throw everything out. Sharpshooter, along with the kitchen sink from JG, and maybe they're faking the ulti, and you might have to use it pretty shortly, but Swashbuckle's back up. They're even going to waveform further. Ken, beautifully played, and now with the rest of the team, UDV, they swept to mid, but among Dire, he's put on defense duty, but Tiki trails the Templar Assassin, lands a beautiful overgrowth, and among Dire, killed off with ease, along with the tier 1.
Dire's middle tower.
The boat as well, so Jikroy's the target. There's a quick and easy jump, still without the BKB gold for the Razor, so unfortunately, he will be killed off, and Lim thinks about stepping in, but there's nothing really much the Nyx Assassin can do. He might even feed away his own life. JG holding detection. Repeater has another round of the Dragon Tail, so UDV, it's a 5,000 net worth lead at the early stage of this game, and they are looking very good.
Yeah, really solid. And this is that's pretty decent wards as well, right? They're not going to be coming from the left, the Morph things. They're not going to be coming from the right. They end up picking up UK. Could have been a better kill, but they'll take it. So yeah, it's really this ward to the left-hand side of the Dire.
Jikroy's in trouble. He's playing super aggressively this game on the Razor, just feeling like he's forced to kind of make space for him among Dire. But now Lim's going to be killed off simultaneously, so JG up to a killing spree. And UDV, they are everywhere across the map.
First, the main jungle. And anytime you've got the Aegis, you want to be playing around the enemy triangle, especially against someone like a TA.
Yeah, well, they're going to be playing aggressively behind the tier 2 tower. Sharpshooter's off the mark, but now with the rest of the Patriots, they've got to put themselves in quite the peculiar position now that Radiant have the easy kill, and they could just swarm to the backside in the tree line. So a 2-0 along with the tier 2 going down.
But you still don't want to fight head on into UDV. You're playing against a 6v5 with your TA who's not ready to fight.
GG. Very nicely done. Just gets the X back, but they're even going to jump over the tree line. Teehee's follow-up. It's an overgrowth onto 3, and Repeater's got so much damage. Look at this fireball chunking them down. Among Dire, yes, he's protected by the BKB, but he's going to get no damage out off the back of this, so it's all on Jikrui and the remaining duration of the Rolling Thunder, but it doesn't matter. Radiant, they're so far ahead, they can continue to dive deeper and deeper as the Grimstroyer keep brought back. So he's going to be once again sent back. They are high ground, but it's just 3 heroes almost in a position where the lure's actually going to go in. So they don't have to cause in regard to damage. A beautiful overgrowth from Teehee holds them back. But they've already lost 2 heroes, so let's see if Patriots can still take the fight without the numbers. Jikrui trying to TP up, but Ken, he's still on 85 damage. He's doing so much work in these fights. The freshly completed Skadi, like you mentioned, is going to be a big issue, and that's proving to be the case as Rapido, he's onto Lim, right next to the tree line of the tier 2 tower. It looks like it might be another dieback for one of the supports. But the Vendetta, in the nick of time, will get him away in the shadows.
Him afterwards.
Wait, Teehee? What the heck are you doing here? Nicely done from Lim. Yeah, well, he's going to be able to scout him out. So an easy kill, an easy D-ward, but they get the tier 2, I suppose.
Kind of chase down Rapido here. Oh.
They want to fight without Teehee? Is a key component with this overgrowth in these fights. Ken's going to go in aggressively with the static link out. Looking to soak away the damage from Jikrui, but they're able to cancel the link. The Lure's doing a good job to disrupt the fight, but Dire, they don't feel safe to jump in. So Jikrui trying to hide on the opposite side of the map. Now it's maybe giving a window for Patriots to jump. But Mungdai, protected with the BKB, will find the first. Now he's moving over to the Conquer. But JG's so goddamn tanky, and Teehee's back alive. And Ogrove instantly stopping the attempt as Mungdai killed off with no regard. And now UDV. Oh, Lim's gonna look to try and turn it around, but the damage seems to be lacking as the Hoodwink just scurries away. And Ken, he's on cleanup duty on ILA. A triple for himself, and they've had enough as Patriots call it quits in our game 1.
It was about the time to tap out. It certainly wasn't the style of game that you'll be wanting to play as you're first up in these closed qualifiers, but man, TV looked pretty strong. I feel like they had a good draft overall again, Boom-like, and there's a reason that Boom are sitting towards the top of the SCA ladder. Overgrowth, not even for yourself, right? It can just be popping it onto the Tiny to enable him in a lot of these early
this is a nice read. Look at them. Ken's in massive trouble. Doesn't have any refraction to play with. They've brought him down to a critical threshold that Ken is forced to look to evade the area, but the law already obligation for TA to get the kill, and that's what when Patriots pounced.
It's a little bit deep here. His shield crash damage reduction's worn off, so they should be able to get a return kill, you would assume, on Ken. One more.
Nice. Very nice.
Feed me if you must.
For the range creep, but it's also just as important to draw aggro away from the lane and make sure that you're farming it closer to your own tower. How did Jikrui die?
Honestly, I was taking a sip of water. My hand was off the keyboard. Oh, no. I blame you.
Here, of course, he's going to be very happy to just park himself inside the trees and get a lot of that experience for himself.
Lane, Mungdai. Oh my GG! No, he used Lasso as well. Disaster of sequence of events as JG can TP back at the base.
To buy more regen, or their support to buy more regen, and just be a little bit less capable of farming.
Hello. Gonna get aggressive. If they kill the Razor again, this is a big issue. He's top of the net worth for Patriots, and he's gonna go down with ease along with Lim. My, oh my, they don't even lose. Teehee is UDV. That is Yep. Oh, he's almost got a Blink Dagger completed and even might get a kill on Jikroy. They have oh, nicely played. Cuts down the tree. Maybe with the slow, but it will not matter. Jikroy, beautifully done, is going to walk away and offer up his own hand as well. And mid lane though, Bamungdai, this is a really deep attempt. Lim's thinking about stepping in with a Rolling Thunder, but Ken cuts down any attempt with a mass amounts of damage from the meld.
He's gone to Blink Dagger super early on as well, so if they catch anyone inside...
They're gonna dive to low.
Chains, yeah, why not?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You've got no one nearby to really protect the Razor once again. He'll take away all the damage it can, but it doesn't matter. UDV are in prime position at the start of this second game. Oh, they're gonna jump in the river! Oh my. Yeah.
Hitting someone, it doesn't matter.
Lane to low. They're going to reveal the blink on Rapido. UK's going to try and do whatever he can with the medic, which will force Rapido to use the epicenter. They did the mass beforehand, recognizing this wasn't needed, but with, of course, UK kind of... You know, they didn't calculate the health that Pugner was able to provide back, but nonetheless, they do get another kill. It's 4 deaths now on the position 3 Razor.
Oh, and Rapido, he's going to scout this out, gets the free kill onto the Pugner, and might even just say,
top
hey.
lane. Wait, look at top. Teehee. He sets up to the overgrowth, JG. Needs the hold.
Need to on Bamungdai. They had a great Rolling Thunder from him come through.
He's still playing aggressively top. The Lord's going to look to close the distance. All they needed was one stun, and JG's gone. Jikroy's still falling lower and lower. He's going to rely on the damage. The right clicks is enough to get the kill. But Delu, he hasn't stolen much damage. Oh, a buyback coming through from JG, but they feel like this is a team fight. They could set this game right into the hands of UDV, and with Rapido back alive, they get the full-up burst strike. Now UK's next on the agenda. He's got enough damage to get the kill and even try and walk away off the back of the decrypt, but JG can instantly this lane ward that will scout out Jikroy. Rapido, it's all on him to be able to get the follow-up stun, and that's where they're easily able to provide plenty of damage. But still, Tiki is going to look to hold them back, and even better, Overgrowth kind of dampens the retribution that Patriots were trying to put out. They're kind of splitting up their damage. Some to the Razor, some to the Pango, but now with the Pangolier dead, they can put their attention solely on Delul. He's going to be healed up for a little bit of time. Bamungdai is still thinking about stepping in, but he doesn't have any way to hold back. Alasso's out at the last second. Ken's falling pretty low. This is a big kill. A lot of network's going to be given over to the Batrider. But it looks like not. Oh, what? No! They still had the Nether Ward. They were able to kill off Rapido through that attempt. Bamungdai just gets out of dodge. Oh, the sharpshooter. Can he line up perfectly? He can! Lose a fight. On point with the ultimate. Beautifully played.
Oh, that cheeky 220 damage that Sandking took from the damage. I want to see him. Like, he's fallen 6 levels behind the TA number 6. Like, that is a lot at the 20-minute mark, because they catch out Pugner. It's fine. Like, that was a big rotation that they made, so they... Just with that Grove Bow and the Dragon Lance, though, it means TA...
They're going to jump before they can get set up. Beautiful read from UDV. They have all the information they would ever desire to take that fight. JG was holding back Bamungdai, so they knew where the Batrider was, and well, they just pounced instantly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just played together. They had Ken there with his Blink Dagger to even further amplify things, and who have they found out this time? It's a Pango, another free kill, and with that team fight aspect removed from the pool, they're going to be like, oh, what? We haven't taken Roshan. It's 21.5 minutes in. We've got Desolator with 10 charges onto it. Why not? Not having the Blink Dagger, though, might make it suffer a little bit.
They got to get kill off UK. Jikroy? Wait, Jikroy? That's an early BKB usage from Delul as well, but they're going to drag back one and overgrowth, but I don't know if it matters too much. Ken still trying to scurry away. Yes, it matters. That's all on Teehee to get Ken out of danger. The full retreat. They've sounded the horn. JG doesn't want to use the Ren, then he doesn't have the mana, but maybe he's just baiting. Rapido flies into the lane, but he doesn't have the damage. The BKB's protecting Bamungdai. A 1-for-0, but UDV, they are without the resources to take this fight. So Lucifer will be chased down. The scurry to the TP out. Oh my. Just makes it. That could have been a... Okay.
Crucify will probably kill him.
They might even get Mamangdaya. BKB's still on cooldown for the Batrider.
Oh no.
So they're going to condemn into the grave as Bat's down for 60, and they do have a lane shoving in, so this might be a tier 2 tower soon to fall.
Yeah, when they went for that anything, but as we can see, the laning stage strength.
They're jumping again instantly, but Chick-Roy, what a combo! Teehee once again still going to stall it out with the overgrowth. Rapido's able to get out of harm's way. You've expended the Aegis advantage, but Ken, he's still playing with the threat of the BKB. He's going to toss him closer to Delul. That's not the position he wants to be in his raiding. Oh no, the toss. The disastrous attempt from them is now 3 down, no buybacks. Your base is soon to be in shambles.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, and the Razor's got a gem.
Smoke's gonna pop. Lasso finds Rapido, a high value target. They'll get rid of it instantly, or will they? Rapido just dies to the combo, but look at the call from UDV. They're looking to back up to their to the Radiance triangle.
DD though.
Jikro's gonna bottle it. Maybe they can fight off the back of the DD, even though they have the numbers. I mean, you can buy back if you want on Ember. Are they going for it? Rapido charging up the Epi. He's gonna jump in, but only gets a stun on one, but it's plenty of damage as Jikroy. No opportunity to utilize the BKB, so it's all gonna be on Delul to try and offset some of the damage onto UDV, but he's getting chain controlled. His BKB's expired. They're just watching the Razor from afar, and now they can kill him off thanks to the sharpshooter. Delul is able to jump to the right side. He'll be okay. Back towards the river, Mamangdaya. In a duel with Rapido.
Has to be careful. I mean, you've expended almost everything now on the Batrider. You haven't used the lasso, but no Firefly in position. Perfectly capable of the follow-up damage coming out from Sand
no,
King.
Jikro's under a ward, under the trap, and UDV. A quick play for them to look to put the Tiny into the grave, but a BKB TP out. Ken's gonna come to provide the damage, but he doesn't have enough. But the rest of Patriots, they've overstepped the boundary trying to protect their carry. But it's going to put them in a position where UDV can start to clean up as Delul just surviving on a slither of health. But Ken, he's still got the blink to close the distance as UDV find 2 that don't have buyback.
They also find a high ground without backdoor protection, and the next wave coming in very shortly. Aegis still to play around for the next 2 minutes.
So they're starting to move to top. Jikro's gonna run into Rapido. Ken's got a haste to close the distance as well. Rated though a little bit too late to the party. Jikro's sending his ground protect with the BKB. It's a rolling thunder that's completely wasted as Ken just pummeling into the Tiny. But look at the drain. Jikro's still alive. Now Delul showing up, completely taking away the damage from Ken. So they've killed off the first line, back into the tree line. Jikroy will finally be killed off to JG, but how can they set themselves up for round 2? As Ken, he's got the damage this time, just standing his ground, throwing side blades left, right, and center as Mamangdaya would just escape, but Jikroy ball back. Still on cooldown for 10. He's going to run to another trap. Jikroy was trying to maybe solo kill Ken, but that's a dieback on the Tiny. Maybe it's just some inexperience coming out.
Yep.
This wave?
A little bit. Maybe just wanting to wait for the...
Oh, well, Rapido's in. Ken instantly following up as well, but the help before the BKB. They do a very good job at UK on the back line. They're controlling up JG, but he's going to be okay because it's always Teehee, the savior from game 1 over to game 2. He's transitioning with an incredible performance. And now UDV looking to finally put him in the grave for this last time. But a Decrep holds him back. The Nullifier a little bit too late. The Hellbits have always proved to be issues here from Ken. So they have withstood the dieback on the Tiny. Oh, I see that. Ken's in. Let's look at the last right click.
15 seconds left to spawn, and it is bot, illusion, pretty garb, and they've also got the harpy grip. I mean, come on. Does that push them up to 100? Yeah.
They need to try and deal with the Pugna, because UK's always an issue, but maybe they don't need to worry about that with the double damage. Ken cleans off the life of the Tiny. Now he's going to look to stand his ground. Yes, you've got the static link, but Is that really going to do too much with the help of the double damager? And is Ken... Oh, he's going to be okay. T is in with a triple overgrowth. And now the cleanup crew has arrived. Repeat of a double burrow strike is this one. And you got 2 buybacks. Mamang Dying up a couple of seconds, but UDV will take the series 2-0 to open up our night.
How could you give MVP to anyone except Teehee for that? I mean, you could argue Ken just because he was that far ahead in net worth, but a lot of it was because of Teehee, right? Like, he enabled him to get some kills in the lane that they probably shouldn't have. He stacked.